Welcome in, everybody. My name is Katie Tetra, and today we will be doing the cooking tutorial that is on the main menu of You Are Hope. So it says, welcome. Your task is to cook and taste all of the food items on display. Use the book of hints to find out. So when it says the book, it's just this book over here. You just click it and it will bring it up. And these are the foods right here. So we got omelet, we got rabbit carrot pie, we got a bowl of stew, we got popcorn, and we got cooked berry pie. So I'm probably going to do the pies together only because that makes sense. And I believe over here is all the same. Yep, over there is all the same. So again, if you're doing this by yourself, you can always hit the book and it will tell you how to do it. But because I'm helping you, we will just do it together. So the very first thing, we got to make a fire. It looks like it's giving us our fireball drill and our straight shaft. Our long straight shaft. So we'll make the fire. We don't have to go through all that process with the milkweed again, which is good. So grab our juniper, grab our leaf, and now let's start up this fire. Oh, I forgot my kindling. You know what? We'll make two fires actually. We'll make one to be the big main fire, which will be this one. And then we're gonna make a smaller one for cooking. This one's probably going to go out a couple times, but that's okay. So we're gonna put this one here. Actually, we need this one to go out first for the omelet. There. And I just saw something up here. What's that? This is a random shaft. I'm not entirely sure why they have a shaft right there. Alright, so for the omelet, what you're going to need is a flat stone, flat rock. So this, and you're going to want to be next to a Canadian goose pond. It has a flat stone on some burning hot coals. So here's your flat stone. Drag it onto the coals like this. Your egg, place it onto the flat stone like this, and you're going to want to have a small plate, and then you're going to drag it on there, and you made yourself an omelet. You leave it on the flat stone for too long, the omelet is going to burn. So let me show you what that looks like. So see how it looks like that? You can't eat this right here. This is no good. So if it burns, just take your skewer, you're gonna poke it off your stone like that, and then just try again. So that is how you make an omelet. So the next one, it wants us to make cooked rabbit carrot pie, and we're gonna do the other pie too, which is berry pie. To do pie, we're first gonna need wheat. So grab your sharp stone, whack the wheat like so. And then you're going to want to grab your straight branch and then whack your wheat so it leaves some of the shaving. Or then you're going to grab an empty bowl. My girl's lagging. And then grab the thresh wheat. Grab your round rock. Drag it onto the bowl like this so you got a nice bowl of flour. And now to make the, well, we'll do that after. To make the flour raise, you're going to grab another empty bowl, grab some water like this, and then drag it onto the flour. So now it's a bowl of dough. And you don't want to wait too long with dough because dough does eventually rise. And if it rises, it becomes bread. And we don't want bread. So in order to make it not become bread, you just need to put one like little section onto a small plate like so. And now this will never become bread. You have to have a full bowl of dough in order for it to rise. So if you don't want it to rise, just take one onto a plate. If you want it to rise, keep it all in there. We're not making bread in this tutorial though, because it doesn't say to. So we need to make two pies though, two different pies. So we're going to do it two different times. The first pie we'll make is the berry pie. So in order to make berry pie, you need to have a full bowl of berries. So you can do it by dragging like this, or you can pick them separately if the berry bush you have doesn't have enough. Let's see, I think it's 6, but it could be more on this one. Maybe it's 8 on this one. No, I think it's raspberry. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, it's still 6. Alright, so 6 berries make a full bowl. So if your berry bush does not have 6, just go to another one and fill it up. But you can still, as you saw, you can drag your bowl onto the berry bush, or you can pick it up like this. But once you have a full bowl, go to your dough and just slide it on there like that, and there you go. There's your raw berry pie. Now the cooked rabbit berry pie, you're gonna first want a snare, so you're gonna have to be able to have a snare ready. So in order to make a snare, you're gonna want to have a rope, and then you're going to want to make a stake. Now they don't have me making one on this one, so just make sure that you know how to do it if you're out there in the wild doing it by yourself. But for the tutorial's sake, if you end up doing this on yourself, just grab the snare and drag it over to the rabbit like this. And so while we're waiting, because it's cooked rabbit pie, let's go over here and grab the carrot. So with the cooked, I'm not sure what that noise is. It's in the game somewhere. What is that noise? It sounds like a fish. Well, anyways, that might keep going. So you can use either wild carrots or domesticated carrots for the pie. It doesn't matter. Either or works. Oh, that was my bowl making that noise? Okay. The more you know about your bowls, right? So for the rabbit, we need to skin it and then grab its meat. Place it into the bowl like this. And then you're going to want to grab a sharp stone, drag it on there, and just smash it all up. And just drag it onto the pie like this. And now we need to cook the pie in order to eat it. So let's go over here. Grab this. Right. That's not the noise that makes. That noise, I think I usually hear that noise when I'm using a well that takes like rubber. Oh well. So now you're gonna turn on your oven, wait till the fire goes out like that, then grab your pie, drag it, eat it, grab the other pie, drag it, eat it. Alrighty, so that's how we make pie. So now we're on to, we're gonna skip stew. Stew is the hardest one, I'd say, out of all of these ones. It's pretty easy once you get it, but it takes more steps. So now we're gonna make popcorn. So popcorn's fairly easy. All you do is you grab corn, you're gonna shuck it, and then you're gonna wait till it becomes dried corn. Then you're gonna take an empty bowl, grab your corn, your dried corn, place it into the bowl, and then you're going to grab it. All these noises are confusing me from the game. So you're going to drag it onto the fire, and then you're going to make some popcorn. No, it was popping before it was even ready to. It was already ready to be popcorn. But that's how you make popcorn. Now for stew, you're going to want to grab your crock, which is this right here. The very first thing you're going to do is you're going to go over here to your nice ripe squash, and you're going to whack it with a flint, like so. And then you're going to go grab a small plate, and you're going to place the squash onto the small plate. Now, in order to smash it, you either use a hatchet or an axe. The tutorial gives you a hatchet, so that's what we're going to use. You're going to whack it until it becomes, what are they called? Oh, the squash trunks. And then pick it up, you're going to put it into the crock like this. So what it leaves behind is just seeds, so you can just keep replanting the squash. That's all that is. And then the next step going to be beans. So in order to get beans, wet beans too, I think they got to be watered down. You're going to want dried bean plants. You're going to need 6. So if your bean plant is missing some, make sure you have more than one. There's 6 altogether on one that hasn't been plucked. But if it is, just make sure you do the counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So once you have all of them into the bowl like this, you're going to take your round rock, you're going to drag it to the bowl and crush them. So you're going to get dried, what is it saying? I can't really see. Well, you're going to get like, I'm just going to call it crushed beans. So what you're going to do now is you're going to take a small plate. The beans are very confusing. I don't know why there's so many processes. But once you crush them with a round rock, take a small plate, drag the crushed beans onto the plate, okay? Pick up plate, put beans back in bowl. And then, oh, my girl needs to eat. And then you're going to grab water like this, and you're going to pour it into the beans. I think we pour the water into the beans like this. And then you have a bowl of soaking beans. And then the last step, you got to pour the water out of the beans back into a bowl. So like this. But once you get it all and you get soaked beans, put the soaked beans into the crock like so. And then the last step is you're going to take dried corn, put it into a bowl, but this time we're not making popcorn. This time we're going to take a flint and we're going to smush the beans into kernels like this. And then we're going to go over here, put that into your crock. And then the last step, all you need is water. So you might as well use the water that you used for your beans. Place it into the crock like this, and now your stew is ready to cook. So you're going to need some hot coals for it. So luckily ours just became hot coals. You're going to place it on there. You're going to watch it boil. And then once you hear the noise, you know that you're done. And now you just eat it. And that is this tutorial for you guys. I'll probably edit a couple of the things only because you don't need to sit there and wait for me to get hungry and stuff. But now we just walk out this door and get murdered by this snake. But that was the cooking tutorial that is on the main page.